This year has been far from easy, in fact devastating for many people across Australia. The loss of homes, land and lives during the Black Summer bushfires, and of course the pain of the recent floods. The loss of jobs and of freedoms that we've taken for granted, and loved ones from COVID-19. And whilst we've been physically apart from one another, there's certainly been a growing awareness that we need each other, that we belong together, that our lives and our well-being as communities is inextricably bound to one another, that our choices and actions affect not only our immediate families, but our workmates, our neighbours, our cities, and our society as a whole. We recognise that the lowest paid people in our economy are essential to its functioning. The pandemic has highlighted the potential inequalities that persist in our so-called lucky country. And we must face the reality that well over 100,000 Australians still experience homelessness each night. Domestic and family violence is on the rise, prevalent in our neighbourhoods, where one woman is killed every 9 days by her partner, where gambling losses are higher per capita than any other country in the world, and we encourage more poker machines into our suburbs. Poor treatment is ever present in the lives of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, and is a key determinant of health, leading to poorer outcomes which cannot be tolerated. This year, as a Christian organisation, Wesley Mission commissioned a research into the mental health and well-being of Australians, which showed that 3 in 4 of us have been negatively impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. But the same study also demonstrated the strength of our Aussie spirit. More than 3 in 5 of us have either contacted or been contacted by family and friends to make sure that we're okay. 1 in 5 have purchased groceries for someone else, family or neighbours in need. But just as our actions have negative consequences for those around us, we have the power and opportunity to choose to make a difference to others. This sits comfortably with a faithful understanding of Christmas. So, as promising vaccines may bring the beginning of the end of a pandemic this Christmas, let's commit as Australians to supporting those hardest hit this year, as they'll be experiencing the pain of the pandemic for far longer. The future is not all bright for such people. To reach out to our families, friends, neighbours, and the community around us, knowing that the connections we build are protective factors against poor mental health. To raising our voices, to volunteering our time to address the issues that matter, and to take simple actions like dropping off groceries, making a phone call, or sending a text message. The first Christmas, we remind ourselves, was simple. Jesus Christ was born into the everyday routines of a Middle Eastern family. And through his coming, extraordinary hope is offered to our lives, a hope that cannot be extinguished, even in the most devastating circumstances. Let us offer this hope this year, this Christmas, to one another, and in the year that lies ahead. Through simple actions, we can make a powerful difference to the lives of those around us, and the message of Jesus Christ is for Australia today.